Hello, everybody. I think that's the right mic. I always forget which is the right mic. Now let me just pop out the chat here. How do I do that? Okay. Okay. Shoot. Okay. All right, we're good. Whew! Hello, everybody. That was a crazy morning here for me. Yeah. How is everybody doing? It's been crazy. Oh, good. I am loud. I get that a lot. I have a loud voice. Yeah. How is everybody doing? I'm just checking to make sure everything's okay. It does look okay. All right. Okay. So, I think this is going to be a little bit shorter than normal. I have a whole bunch of stuff still to do. Oh, hello from Canada. Hello to you too. Elena? I should totally have my glasses on. Oh, they're dirty. Well, anyway, I have a lot to do still to finish getting this whole Painttober thing ready for it. Can you believe it? It's supposed to start Sunday, everybody. I have excellent news. I have had so many generous companies donate supplies. You guys, we have like $700 worth of art supplies to give away for this Painttober challenge. It's above and beyond everything that I expected. Ooh, New York and Washington State. That is awesome. Hello, everybody. Cassie says she talks loud too. Good. I'm not the only one. Yeah. So this has been crazy. I put this together last minute because I didn't feel like doing Inktober, and I reached out to some companies, and I think everyone except, I haven't heard back from 2, but everyone all the rest that I reached out to, all have things that we get to give away. So I am really excited. This is going to be so much fun. I mean, it would be fun even without the prizes, but the prizes are, you know, the cherry on the top of the cake. Michigan and France. Wow. France is very far. Does that say France? Seriously, I got to clean these. You guys, I can't even see. Whew. It's been, yeah, so I've been, this week was unexpectedly busy because I've been talking to all of these companies and trying to figure everything out. Yep, France. Wow. And Montana and New York, another New York. That is great. That is awesome. Yeah, so I've been running around trying to figure everything out and talking to everybody. I'm supposed to announce the prizes, like officially everything tomorrow. I haven't even finished talking to all the companies yet, but I think we're mostly good to go. Yeah, I wish I was in France too. That would be lovely. Yeah. Marilyn says Inktober isn't really her thing, so she's excited for this. Ooh, Brazil. Wow. You guys, I want to come visit you all. I could just hop from place to place. Yeah, Inktober. So I've done Inktober every year, I think for the last 5 or 6 years. And I knew I wasn't really feeling it this year. And I got all my supplies, I got all my supplies together. I was like, once I have all the supplies, I'm going to feel like doing it. But I didn't. I don't know. I'm not in an ink kind of mood. I have to be in a certain mood to work in ink, I think. And I'm not in it. So, Sneak says they're excited, but they're thinking of doing both. Last year, I did 3 challenges at once, and I made it to day 19, and then I burnt right out. So, you can do it. Is it easy? No. I can send my Inktober supplies to you. I will definitely still use them. I do a lot of ink work. I just don't feel like doing it right now. I'm on a painting kick. I'm having trouble reading. So let's see. So what is the plan for today? If anybody has any questions about Painttober or the rules or anything like that they would like to know, now would be the time to ask it. I am going to be hopefully officially posting all of the prizes that I know about Saturday morning. Yeah, Saturday morning. And my new video is also going up Saturday morning, and that is my Painttober haul, because I needed some more supplies if I was going to be doing a painting a day for 31 days. So that is going up tomorrow. If I can, I'm going to try to, it's already, rendered and uploaded and everything, but I would like to include, I'm going to show you guys this here in a little bit with the prizes. I would like to include like a slideshow of all these prizes. We actually have, I think there's an even 10 prizes to give away, or prize packages, I should say, because some of them are prize packages. I think one of the prizes is going to be withheld just for my Sketchbook Club members. Yeah. And I don't know, so I have weekly prizes, but also like a grand prize or maybe multiple grand prizes. And I'm not sure how I'm going to do the grand prizes yet. If I'm going to require, like, I know it's really hard to do every day. So I might just say, like, if you get to 22 days, then you can be entered to win the grand prize, because that's like every weekday out of October. That was why if it seemed random that I picked 22 days. That's every weekday in October with weekends to rest or catch up, whatever. So I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, I'm thinking for the grand prizes, I might do it like that. Or maybe the biggest one like that. Oops. Why are they so dirty? I see people typing and I can't read it, so. Let's see. Kristen says she's known about it for a long time, but she's never actually attempted. Just pick and choose what I want to do. And yep, that's what I did. That's what I did last year. I did 3 different challenges, and some days I did more than one thing, or I combined them all, or I did just one of the three that I was doing. I will say, like, that was the first year, no, the second year I picked and chose. Before that, I only did Inktober. But then the last 2 years, I was picking and choosing. Cassie says, not really a question, but maybe sort of looking for advice for people who are doing this kind of thing for the first time. I would say definitely plan to have some easy days. Don't plan to do a huge thing every single day because you won't make it. I tend to do that. Like I tell myself I'm going to do something little certain days, and then I end up like doing a big full blown like 9x12 thing. And with ink, if you're doing ink, that takes a long time. There were some days where like I drew for 9-10 hours straight. I have gotten carpal tunnel in Inktober before. Yeah, we're hoping that doesn't happen this time. But yeah, so that's, you know, don't hold yourself to it real hard because that's a good way to end up really burnt out. I need the glasses again. Ooh, Maritime Canada. So excited to follow your prompt list this year. Oh, that also reminds me. So it's looking like a lot of the companies that are donating prizes are thinking of shipping just to Canada and the United States. I think all the new rules with the EU, and then with England leaving the EU, but still having lots of rules, it's really hard to ship internationally right now. I will say if you're in my sketchbook club and you are trying to go for either the Pro Artist Certificate and sticker or the Master Artist Certificate and sticker, I will send that anywhere. That's just through me, though, not the companies that are donating some stuff. I'm really sorry about that to everybody who is international, but it's really hard to ship internationally from the United States right now. I tried to set up my shop to do that when I opened it, and like me and our Postmaster General, we couldn't figure it out. There is a fly in here, and it is driving me nuts. I have to get that. So I'm really sorry about that. Maybe by next year we can get things figured out. Marissa says, what does everyone think about having a dedicated sketchbook for challenges? I have mine. I have done all my Inktober in one sketchbook, except for the ones that I did like full-size pieces in. So every Inktober that I did where I did a small piece, it was in here. And you can see some of the prompts that I did. But this is like my Inktober sketchbook, you know, it's got years worth of some of the, and like Mermaid, you can see I had my prompt lists in there. Yeah. And then did I set it up for this year? Yeah. So then this is like my planning for, my PaintTober one. Let's see, I gotta catch up on all these here. Kristen says multiple sketchbooks here all the time. Yeah, as you can see, this is like 5 or 6 years worth, and I'm only to like right here. And that's because I do a lot of like loose sheets of paper. Not everything is in my sketchbook. I'd say the majority is on loose sheets of paper. Linda says, so excited. How does one join your club? I'm a new friend. So my sketchbook club, if I can talk today, is over on Patreon. I'm pretty sure the link is in this live stream thing, but I don't entirely have live stream stuff figured out. I think the description is down in there. It's $4 a month, and you can join just for October and November if you just want to do the PaintTober and like be eligible for the certificate and the sticker. I don't care if you just do October and November and then quit. Yeah, it should be in the prompt, but you need to be in for November because what I'll do is I will, the first week of November, I'm going to go through everybody's stuff who's in the sketchbook club and make sure that they have completed the days that they said they have completed, and then I'll start addressing and mailing things that first week in November. So I need you to still be enrolled in November so I have access to your address and everything. So that's why that has to be like that. Yeah. Let's see. Melissa says, are there minimum project size requirement? For example, are artist trading cards 2.5 by 3.5 acceptable? Absolutely. I've seen people like for Inktober. You guys, I'm so tired. I can't talk. Okay. I've seen people do like stamp size drawings, or I've seen like somebody get a calendar and just do a drawing in each little square of the calendar for the day. Whatever you want to do is totally fine with me. For the prizes in Painttober, they do need to be done in a paint medium. I am including soft pastels as a paint medium because technically that is considered a painting. If you finish a piece with soft pastels, it is called a soft pastel painting, so we're including that. I'm typing with my wrist here. What else was I going to say? There is one weekly prize that is a drawing medium, and for that week, you will be allowed to use that specific drawing medium if you have it and would like to use it, just to make things more complicated. Let's see. What else was I going to say? Okay, so this is Painttober. Cassie says, what's the difference between Painttober and Inktober? So Inktober was the first one that started, and it was the only one for quite a while. And since then, things have branched off, and there are tons of different October challenges now. There's, what are some of the ones I'm thinking of? There's Peachtober, there is the Undying Tales project, there is Drawloween, there is Drawtober. As far as I know, I haven't seen anybody really doing a Painttober for this year, which is why I decided to do it. It didn't appear like the tag was active. I don't know if there was less than 12,000 posts and nothing for like the last couple of years. So we are doing a Painttober. We're going to use paint if you want to be considered for these prizes, because they are all from paint type companies. You can use any medium you want, but you won't be eligible for the painting prizes if like you're using ink, if that makes sense. A lot of people will still say Inktober as just a blanket term for all of the October prompt lists. It's just sort of like, the art challenge month, I guess. And people will still say Inktober and mean all of them, although that's not technically correct. Marilyn says, where to find your list. So this is my list right here. It is over on my Instagram. I am 90% sure my Instagram is linked down below in the comments. The prize giveaway will be done through Instagram. So you have to be on Instagram and have an Instagram account to take part in the prize, unless you are in my Sketchbook Club. Sketchbook Club members, like I said, will get the stickers and the certificates. I'm also giving away a random $15 gift card to one of them from either Blick or Jerry's Artorama. And that is the winner's choice, and that will be for people in my Sketchbook Club. The Sketchbook Club is the $4 a month one. That's that tier. And that $15 gift card giveaway is actually going to be every month from here on out now. The details for that are over in Patreon for my Patreon members who are looking for that. And then on top of that, there will be one biggish prize that is going to be just for my Patreon people. It is not the biggest. The biggest will still be through Instagram, but it is a biggish prize, and that one's going to be just for my Sketchbook Club members. So if you are not on Instagram and you want to join Patreon for just the 2 months or whatever to be eligible for it, that would be one way to still motivate yourself with the possibility of a prize. Plus there would be the $15 gift card giveaway plus the stickers and the certificates, if that makes sense. Alana says, so digital painting doesn't count, right? So I think that the the company sponsoring this would prefer it to be traditional media because they are traditional media artists. I did reach out to, I guess there were 4 companies I was waiting to hear from. I did reach out to 2 different digital art companies, I'm not going to say who, to see if they wanted to offer prizes, and they did not get back to me. So I do not have a digital art prize giveaway for the digital people. So I'm sorry about that. Maybe next year. I did try. They just didn't get back to me. So, so what about water soluble mediums like graphite and Inktense? I mean, this is getting into like the little nitty gritty stuff. I will say, I mean, the companies that are sponsoring it are, you know, like watercolor, gouache, acrylic. I think that's more what they're looking for. That being said, like, once a piece is done and posted, I mean, it might be kind of hard to tell what it is. You know, so I don't know. I don't know. I think they're looking for like more, like I said, watercolor, gouache, acrylic, oils. I'm trying to think what else could I be missing. But like more like the actual paint mediums, except like I said, soft pastels are going to be allowed, and there is a company who is going to be taking care of a prize for that. So yeah, as far as my sketchbook club stuff, I am okay with digital painting over there. I don't really care. I'm just really trying to encourage people. The same Sneak says mixed media. Yep, over in sketchbook clubs, that's fine. I mean, I think if it looks like a painting, I wouldn't worry too much. And then what's going to happen is, so there are weekly prizes and like grand prizes. There's going to be a certain hashtag to do each week to enter the weekly prizes. If you happen to win a weekly prize, you are not eligible for the rest of the weekly prizes, but you are still eligible for the grand prize. There will be a hashtag, I think, to use for the grand prize as well. I think there's 2 grand prizes, maybe 3. And I'm thinking one will just be a random giveaway, but one will be to someone who's finished at least 22 days, is what I'm thinking. And I'll check, everybody. So don't enter the 22 days one if you haven't actually finished at least 22 days. And there will be hashtags for that, which brings me to another point. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you might want to do that, because I will be doing updates as to like what hashtags you need to enter each week. And that will be over on my Instagram. I will post it in my community posts here on YouTube, but I know a lot of people don't see that because people tell me they don't. Melissa says, how about ink and paint? Like if you're talking like ink with a watercolor wash, that is totally fine. You know, pen and wash or ink and wash, whatever they call it, that is fine. The majority of that is still going to be, you know, like a watercolor. It's fine with me. Kristen says Inktense is a lot like watercolor. I think like the Inktense pots would probably be okay. Not pot sticks, whatever you call them. I'm thinking like watercolor pencils, I think, are out. So if you're going to use the Inktense pencils, like the watercolor pencils, I'm not sure that that will work. Yeah. Inktense is not acrylic. Inktense is ink. Inktense is a like a non-liftable ink that has been dehydrated and then you rehydrate it, but it is not acrylic. No, the sponsors are not going to choose the winners. There is going to be a random number generator that chooses the winners, except for, I don't know, out over in my sketchbook club, I don't know what I'm doing there. I mean, it's probably still going to be a random number generator for the big prize and the $15 gift card. The stickers and certificates, that's all me. I'll just give one to everybody who does it. So there's like, you know, is there any particular brand to use for the said contest? No. I will show you the brands that are sponsoring it here in a second. Sneak says we can't use watercolor pencils. It depends on how you're using them. I think if it appears more like a watercolor painting, I don't, this is hard, guys. It's supposed to be paint mediums. It's not really supposed to be pencils. Yeah, I don't really know what to say. That being said, I don't know like how hard people are going to be policing it. I know the companies are, yeah, they are just paint, but they're in a stick form, and they wanted, it's paint. They want it to be, yes, Melissa says if my paintings stink, I could still win, maybe. Yes, anybody can win. It is a random number generator that will be picking the winners. The only thing is, like I said, I think 2 or 3 grand prizes. One of the grand prizes, probably the biggest one, will be to someone who finishes at least 22 days. And I will personally check. The random number generator thing will pull up a person, and I will personally go to their Instagram page and check to make sure that they have they're at least 22, using the prompts, using paint products, and if they don't, I will move on to the next randomly generated person, is how that one is going to work. Yeah, so you might want to follow me on Instagram if you don't already, and if you are from Instagram and you're over here just watching this live stream, then you might want to subscribe to me here on YouTube. I normally post on Saturdays, but I will be posting like shorter, not shorts, because I don't like shorts, but shorter content video just randomly through the week with any updates that we have. I know for sure that there's going to be more than one video a week during this month, because I'm positive I'm going to have to do like some updates and some contesty stuff and just let people know. Yes, Sneaks wants to know if I'm going to post the rules somewhere other than here. There are already some rules posted over on my Instagram. This that I'm going to go show you here for in a minute is the official prize, the official prize reveal. Except, you guys, I have to tell you this. I didn't finish it yet. I'm going to show you a little sneak peek here today. I meant to finish it before we got on here. I've got 6 of the 10 prizes on here. No, 5 of the 10 prizes. It will be going up Saturday morning on my Instagram for sure with all the prizes. And then I'm going to try, my video for Saturday is already uploaded, rendered and uploaded and everything, but I'm going to try to edit it quick and stick this in there too, somewhere near the beginning. And hopefully get it rendered and uploaded in time so that this will be in there too, with some of the rules. But I can't promise that because my computer's really slow and we're very rural. So if that doesn't happen, that's what I'm talking about. I may have to put just a random Wednesday or Monday video up with the rules in this, because I don't know for sure what's going to happen. This was all kind of last minute. I decided like 3 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I just couldn't do Inktober. And I threw this all together in like 3 weeks. So, Organize, Create, Decorate says, yay, I don't like shorts either. And they don't like Instagram. Instagram is not my favorite. I am doing the giveaway through Instagram because it's easier to contact people through there. Like I don't really have a way to contact people or to random generate pics here on YouTube, or if there is a way, I don't know it. So that is why we're doing it on Instagram. If you are in my sketchbook club and you don't want to be on Instagram, but you do want either a sticker or a certificate or the chance at a $15 gift card or a chance at a prize, again, the sketchbook club, my Patreon, $4 a month would be the way to go. You don't have to sign up for Instagram for that. Yeah, sorry about that, everybody. It's kind of the nature of the beast. YouTube isn't really set up to do challenges like this or giveaways. It's just not like that. Organize, create, and decorate says, don't worry, I don't want prizes. I have enough supplies on my own things. That's great. That is great. So let's see, what time is it? So, yeah, so the nitty gritty that I'm trying to say is the official prize list with everything in it, not just the stuff that I have here, will be up Saturday, both on hopefully YouTube and Instagram. If it's not up Saturday on YouTube, which is my regular posting day, I will put up something just in the middle of the week or Monday or something. Marissa says, I did an awesome job putting this all together at the last minute. I think it helped that I had some connections with some companies because of my YouTube. I'm not sure I would have been able to do it otherwise. So, Melissa says, going to have to watch it. Yes. So, I'm going to have to watch out for scammers. So the thing with Instagram is going to be, if you win a prize, I will DM you and I will send you my personal email address. I won't ask you for anything else except your mailing address. If somebody gets in touch with you and asks you for anything other than your mailing address, it's not me. I also, just for this competition challenge, got the little blue check mark next to my name on Instagram. So it's Winterwood Studio, all letters, no spaces, no dots, no numbers, no dashes, and it's verified. So if anybody other than me contacts you with any of those other things or not verified, that's not me. Melissa says, if we are in Sketchbook Club, do we post in both places for prizes? So Melissa, if you want any of there's going to be the gift card and the one prize. That's going to be through, I set up a Google photo album, which I posted about in Monday, or on Monday in Patreon. That's where you'll post, I think, for those. I think that's what we're going to do. If you want to win any of these other prizes, then yes, you need to post on Instagram as well for these prizes, because the companies that are sponsoring it need to be able to have access to your Instagram. I know that there are some that are going to want to repost and like feature it on their, their Instagrams. Yeah, I lost my train of thought. You do need to post in both places if you want to win the other prizes. If that makes sense. Marilyn says buffering. Am I buffering? I think my internet's good right now. That's one of the reasons I do these in the middle of the day, because there's nobody else home right now using the Wi-Fi. So if we've done that, why don't we, you can see this pretty good, right? Why don't we take a look at some of these prizes? Okay, good. It looks, at least 3 people said I'm not buffering on their end, so hopefully it's not me. I paid to upgrade our internet too so that I could do these live streams. So we are going to, everybody ready? Are you ready for the big reveal? We're going to go over and we're going to take a look. Here are the companies that are sponsoring it. Are you ready? Here we go. Ta-da! Can you see that? Who can see the companies sponsoring? Let's see if I can zoom in. What do we think? Whoop. There. Now you can see it. What do we think? Are we happy with the sponsors so far? Let's see if I can. Okay, so these are our sponsors for the official Paintober, and you can see right away which one is the drawing medium. Ohuhu markers, right? Okay, so for the weekly, they're going to be one of the weekly prizes. You are totally welcome to use alcohol markers for that prize. I can tell you that they probably aren't going to like it if you use Copic markers to win Ohuhu markers. So, I wouldn't maybe do that. All right. Okay. So now I'm going to tell you right now, let's see. I didn't finish this in time for the live stream. So you're going to see some of the prizes. Shinhan Art were very, 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 very generous. Like I said, we've got $700, $800 worth of prizes here, guys. Sneak says, are any alcohol markers okay? You know what, guys? If you're using other alcohol markers, I just wouldn't say what brand they are, and I wouldn't include them in the photo, is what I would do. If that makes sense. And, yeah, that's what I would do. You don't need to use Ohuhu markers. Just don't publicly promote. Because these companies were kind enough to just give me these prizes to give to you, you know? So, like, don't be promoting their competitors in your posts, if you know what I mean. And Kristen says you only have a handful of markers. You do not have to. That's the one exception for that week. You can still enter to win the Ohuhu markers and not use alcohol markers in the illustration. They are okay with it. They said so. But you can also use alcohol markers for that week's drawing too, if that makes sense. If you have any questions, let me know. All right. So Shinhan was very, very generous. They have donated 2 grand prizes and another largish prize for my sketchbook club. And they donated a smaller prize. And they are also sending some stuff for me, which was really nice. All these fun prizes are coming in, and they were the only ones who sent me something. So actually, I'll probably be doing like a video where I unbox what they sent, because there's some stuff that's in it for me, and then I'm going to divide them up into the 4 separate prizes. Okay, Marissa says she's excited to try the golden. Okay, you guys, here we go. Here is the first prize from Sketchbox. They're offering 2. The first prize that they are offering is the Golden Paints Landscape Box with I think the value is $80 or $100. It's somewhere in the $80 to $100. This is the first prize. This will be, I think, one of the weekly prizes. I'm not 100% sure either. I will have that cleared up and figured out by Saturday morning or thereabouts. So this will be the first, not the first weekly. I don't even know what order they're in yet, guys. But I do know this is going to be one of the weekly prizes. So, like, when this week is here, like, it's going to be, like, let's say it's week 2, then you would do, like, PaintTober week 2 or something. I don't know what the hashtags are going to be yet. But you will need to use that weekly hashtag to win this weekly prize, if that makes sense. Kristen says, so you can just do a drawing. Can you just enter for the prize you're interested in? Yes, you can just enter for the prize you're interested in. The drawing for Ohuhu is fine. Everything else would prefer that you work in paints, I think. Yes, Terry says, so she's presuming shipping might be too tricky in the UK. The companies that are shipping directly to the winners do not want to ship to the UK. It's looking like, Terry. I'm sorry. I will for sure still be doing like the stickers and the certificates for my sketchbook club to anybody anywhere. But it is looking like it's very tricky to ship to the UK and especially like the EU. They are saying Canada is okay though, I think. I'm thinking most of them are saying Canada is okay. Yes, Marilyn said, what's a Sketchbox? And Kristen says Sketchbox is a subscription service. That is right. Sketchbox is a subscription service that, like, it's a monthly box that comes to your house, and you can either have, like, the basic, which I think is... Somebody help me out with the prices. There's a basic box, and there's a premium box. I think the premium was $45 because that was the one that I've done. And then they also have, these are like their limited edition boxes. This one is one of their special edition boxes, and they're worth more money. Terry says, don't get her started on Brexit. Melissa says, will there be a minimum number of days for a weekly prize? No, that is the nice thing. However, because it's like a random generator thing, I would imagine the more times you have posted with like that hashtag, the more chances there would be for you to win, if that makes sense. I'm thinking, I know for sure Sketchbox said they would ship to Canada, Wendy. So, and we will go to the next prize, also from Sketchbox. This is their watercolor bundle. that wasn't supposed to have a white square there. See, I'm gonna have to fix these. But there's going to be a Canson watercolor block, a sketchbook. This is their, you know what? I think I have it. Hang on right here. Yep. I think I packed it when I went plein air painting, so I don't have mine with me, but it's a really nice set. I have this set. It's about this big, and it is a really nice set of watercolors. So this is the second weekly prize from Sketchbook. So and a paintbrush. I think the value of this one is roughly $40. And let's go on to the next prize. Oh, there it is, Blick. Blick Art Materials is giving away a $50 gift card. No. Organize, Create, Decorate says, do you have to belong to the dark side, aka Facebook, to join your sketchbook club? No, you do not. You can just stay totally on Patreon if you want. We do have a Discord group too. Sorry, I got distracted reading the other comments. So if you don't want to be, and in fact, the Discord is much, much, much more active than the Facebook group. So the majority of like the talking takes part on Discord, but you don't have to join either of them to be part of the sketchbook club. You just have to go over to Patreon and sign up for my sketchbook club tier. That's $4. And then I'm going to have people posting in a Google photo album for the month, and then that's how we'll figure out the winners over there. It's a choice. Sneak says usually toss that. Nope, I'm gonna set it to not toss duplicates. So the more duplicates, like the more entries you have, the higher your chance of winning is how that's gonna work. Gail says thank you. It was a lot of work. I've been up late. I wasn't gonna the watercolors are Sketchbox brand watercolors, and they are nice. I don't know like light fastness stuff or anything like that, but I do know they are nice quality. And then Blick is giving away a $50 gift card. I need to get into contact with them. It's going to be a emailed gift card. I would think that might be okay for, international people. I need to check with them and see what they say. Okay. I will try to get this figured out. I think this might be one of the grand prizes at the end, just because I think it might be okay to do this one internationally. So maybe more people would have a chance to get this one. All right, now we'll go on to the next one. Oh, here's another one from Golden. This one is actually from Golden. Golden is sending one of their Golden Open landscape sets for one lucky winner. I think this is a $50 value. I'm not sure. Yeah. Gail says she has a brand new Blick store a mile from her house. Oh, that would not be good for me. That would not be good for me. So I don't know if you guys, those of you who follow me on YouTube will know that I reached out to Golden a while back. I'm trying to switch from oil paints to acrylics, and I was having trouble with acrylics, and I was asking, I wanted to switch to a non-toxic way of painting because I have health issues, and they sent me this set. And when I reached out to them to see if they wanted to take part in this challenge, they said they would send a lucky winner this same set. So, she says it's not good that it's so close to her house. I feel you. So this is prize number 5, and then we're on to the Ohuhu markers. They're giving away their 48 color pastel alcohol marker set, which I think is a $45 value. This will be again one of the weekly prizes. So yeah. And I think, yeah, that was as far as I got, you guys. I tried so hard to get it done before the live stream, but the rest will for sure be up on my Instagram Saturday morning. I'm going to schedule it for like 8 a.m. Central Time. And then I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to try to do a quick edit to my YouTube video for Saturday and do a slideshow-ish thing right at the beginning of my art haul unboxing that I have, and put the prizes and a little more of the rules on there. Organize, Create, Decorate says that's a great set of colors from Ohuhu. I have them. That is great. I'm so glad you like them. I like that they're doing a pastel line. I'm excited. So, okay, so the two that I didn't get done are Paul Rubens Soft Pastels, and that is a bigger prize. And then, like I said, the Shinhan, it's big, guys. The Shinhan prizes, they're big. Just to show you, I do have a Shinhan video up. This is their Shinhan, oh, that's not the right one. This is their Shinhan PWC line. These are their very highest professional watercolors, and I will say there's quite a bit of these included in their multiple prizes that they're giving. And then I dropped the other one, hang on. Oh, nope. And then I will say that included in their prize packages, because there's 4 of them, there may or may not be some of their designer's gouache. And I have both of these products. I have a video of me using them on my YouTube. I am extremely happy with them. I'm so happy with the gouache that I have switched to this instead of the Winsor and Newton designer's gouache. I like it a lot better. So that is where we are at with the prizes. There are 4, like I said, 4 prize packages from Shinhan, and they are nice. And then the Paul Rubens Soft Pastels, also a larger in expense prize. So Melissa says, will they have brush tips for the, I think I can ask. The connection I have at Ohuhu is out of the office, I think, until October 1st. I will probably do that, I think, later in October, so I have time to just double check things with her. Oh, will they have brush tips? Yes, they for sure will have brush tips. What I'm not sure about is on the other side, they will either have chisel or fine. And I think they're going to have chisel, but I don't know for sure. But for sure, brush tips, for sure. Catherine says she can't wait to try and paint every day. Me too, Catherine. That's really why I'm doing this, because with this whole YouTube thing, I have not, like, there'll be, like, I've had up to a week where I haven't done anything art-wise, because I'm so busy with the editing and everything. So this is exciting for me. I'm trying to get back into the trying to paint every day, even if it's just for a few minutes. Kristen says she's been wanting to try Ohuhu because of drawing with waffle seems like a good alternative to Copic. I love Ohuhu. I just did a video for them. They didn't pay me. They just sent me some of their markers to try. And I liked them so much that I went out and got some more. They are working on getting refills now. I think they've got 50 some colors of refills. And they also have individual markers on their website now. So if you run out, you don't have to buy a whole new set. So yeah, I really like them, and like price-wise, they're just, I mean, Copics are really expensive. I can't always afford Copics, so I think they are a very good alternative, and I was very happy with them. And if you want to check out that video, I mean, I think if you just type in Winterwood Studio Ohuhu markers, it should come up. Yeah. Let's see, I'm just reading through these. Yeah. Marilyn says, I don't know which will be more of a challenge, keeping up on the list or keeping up on the list with the 3-year-old. I hear ya. My kids are older now, but they were younger when I started doing Inktober, and it was hard. I've never finished one. I've never done all 31 days. So, yeah. I'd like to this year, but I don't know. Catherine says, well done on the prizes. You rocked it. Thank you, Catherine. I worked very hard to get these put together. I busted my butt. But yeah, I've got some decent prizes, I think. So, and one of the things, going back to what Melissa was saying, I like doing the weekly prizes because you don't have to do every single day to be considered for a prize. Because I know that there are people who are like dealing with chronic illness or who have kids or are dealing with like an elderly parent, stuff happens and it's hard. Like I said, I've never finished all 31 days. And I wanted to make sure that people could still be eligible for the prizes. And in fact, like I said, one of the grand prizes, you have to have 22 days done, but the other one is just going to be a random. So, so she said, Itya, am I saying that right? Said, you may have already answered this. If we create something predominantly in one medium, are we allowed to embellish with other mediums? Example, watercolor is the main medium and embellish with pencils. So I think I'm going to say mixed media is fine. If you do like the base of your painting with like something that's, you know, a painting medium like watercolor or gouache, and like you say like 80% of it is that, and then maybe you do 20% of colored pencils on top, I'm saying that's fine. There you go. I made a decision there. Or if you do, you know, watercolor with some Neocolor 2s on top or something, that's fine. Just try to keep it predominantly painting mediums because it's supposed to be a painting competition. So, yeah. Terry said, I did doodle wash for 3 months in a row and managed the full 92 days and it nearly broke me. See, I think I couldn't. Good for you, Terry. You are a strong, strong person because I could not. I don't think I could. Nope. Like I said, the most I ever did was, I think, 25 days, and I gave myself carpal tunnel. So, yeah. Melissa says, I got amazing prizes. I kind of think I did, you guys. It was like, I thought maybe a few people would say okay, and just in the last 3 days, all of a sudden it was like a deluge of emails and everybody was like, we'll do it. Here's what we're going to give. And I was like, oh my goodness. Oh, Sneak says they are the elderly parent. Well, I hope that means you don't have to take care of anybody else then, at least. You don't seem, you seem younger. So I'm going to say you're only as young as you, or only as old as you feel. And I think you seem a lot younger than elderly. Kristen says she just fractured her foot. Oh, that's not good. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope it heals fast. It sucks. Maybe if your foot's hurt, you might have more time for sitting still and painting. I don't know. I've never fractured my foot, so I don't know. What that is. It a cast? Gail says, are pastels considered painting medium? Okay, so we're going to use soft pastels and consider them a painting medium. I'm fully planning to do some of my days with soft pastels. Soft pastels are technically considered, really technically considered a painting medium, even though they're in stick form. I don't fully understand it, but I do know that they're classified as a painting medium, so we're going to treat them as one. And like I said, Paul Rubens is hosting a prize, a soft pastel prize. So I will be showing you that Saturday when I get the rest of this finished. You can see it's here, and then there's just a big empty spot because I didn't finish it. Teresa's strong or insane. Well, a little bit of both isn't bad either, I guess. It makes life interesting. Rosie says, hi. Oh man, did I miss it? You did, kind of, Rosie. But it's not, it hasn't been too long of one. So I would say from 130 to 153, we were talking about the prizes. So it's 153 right now. So if I end this at 2, the last half an hour are the prizes. The first half an hour were the rules. So, yeah. Kristen says boot and crutches for 6 to 8 weeks, but it's all good. Well, I mean, bright side, at least you didn't have to have pins or surgery. There's no bright side to breaking your foot. I'm sorry. I tried to find one. It's not good. I'm so sorry. I hope you heal very fast. Yeah. So, but okay, so for anybody who might be joining us now, I will have, because I was working on this, I will have this up on Instagram. I'm hoping Saturday or Sunday morning. I'm going to really shoot for Saturday morning. And yeah, I'll try to stick it in the YouTube video that's going up Saturday. But like I said, I'll have to re-render it and then upload it, and that's slow. So if that doesn't happen, it will just go up in some random video sometime on my channel. Like I just said, I would highly suggest following me either on Instagram or YouTube or both, because I will be posting more info as things happen, and like the weekly hashtags and like more rules. Yeah. So I will try to post both places as much as possible. The prize giveaway, except for the Sketchbook Club prizes, will be on Instagram. I think you have to follow me on Instagram. I wasn't going to require people to follow me on Instagram because I'm not normally like that, but I just realized last week, so like if someone DMs you on Instagram, there's a primary, a general, and a requests, and then in the requests thing, they just randomly hide stuff, and I didn't even know there was a hidden request thing until this week, and I opened it, and there was like hundreds of things in there, and some of them were from people I know, so I'm not sure why they hid them. But I think I'm going to have to say that if you're on Instagram and you're going for the prizes, I think you have to follow me at least for the duration of the challenge, because I don't want my DM to you if you win to get hidden, if you know what I mean. Does that make sense? Yeah. Rosie says she would love to offer up one of her handmade arches sketchbooks as a prize if you'd like. That would be awesome. I don't know how we would do that. I'm going to have to think about it. Again, YouTube is really hard for me to get in touch with people, and I have a lot of trouble with Instagram. I've talked about it before. I don't really read my DMs because I get lots, like 20 a day of people like trying to scam me. So I just stopped reading them because I figured if anything was super important, they would get a hold of me a different way. Yeah, but we're going to have to do the DMs. I'll be posting about how to do the DMs and the I don't know how I would do that, Rosie. I don't know how I would get a hold of you. I'll think on it. We'll see if we can figure it out, I guess. Yeah. So, are there any last minute questions? I do have a business email, Melissa. It is on YouTube under my About section. So that would be a way to get a hold of me. Yeah, Rosie said she sent me a DM on Instagram, but it only lets you send one message now until the person responds. I'm not a big fan of Instagram. I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. I can't even find the real messages in my DMs because they're so crowded with people trying to take my money. I know that sounds terrible, but that's what like I've had, like in this last month, just like looking at it, I had I think it was at least 30 people in the last month try to commission me to draw their dog. And it was different accounts, but they all sent me the same picture of the dog. But different accounts and supposedly different people. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know what to say about it. I can't even, there's so many, I can't even go through them anymore. Yeah, it kind of sucks. Anyway, does anybody have any last minute questions? Was I clear? Did I really mess anything up? Kristen says scammers are so annoying. They are, because I'm sure there are people that I would actually like to be talking to, and I can't sort through 30 crap things every day. Rosie makes wonderful arches sketchbooks. Well, I think the best way for her to get in touch with me then would probably be through that business email, and we'll try to figure it out from there. Maybe we can add it to one of the prizes, and figure out how we're going to do that. Some of the prizes are being shipped directly from the company, and some of them are shipping them to me, and then I'm like reboxing them and shipping them to people. So, yeah. Elise says, so sorry I missed the live. I will have to watch the replay. Sorry. I actually, you guys, honestly, I forgot that I was supposed to do the live stream until like 10 this morning. I didn't post it anywhere. I just totally blanked. It was just, I blanked. I think because I've been working so hard and I haven't been sleeping a lot and we have a lot going on. My sister's getting married and it's just been a lot. And I forgot that I was supposed to do the live stream this morning until I totally forgot. So At least I made it here last minute. Sneak says you've done a lot of work for this. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. And in a short amount of time, because I did not plan ahead. Melissa says, congratulations, sis. I know. Yes, I'm very excited for her. It should be wonderful. Yeah, but there's a lot going on, so it's hard to keep everything moving and all these, juggling all the different balls in the air and everything and trying to get everything figured out, yeah. Yeah, so I'll just, for anybody who joined late, these are not all the prizes. The two probably biggest prizes I did not get time to put on here, but we'll just scroll through some of these so people can take a look at some of the things that are being offered for anybody who is joining late. Yeah, and then here are our sponsors. And like I said, I will try to get this up by Saturday. Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's everything. I have to go get some work done. I have to finish this. I'm going to try to, like I said, get that YouTube video re-edited and rendered and everything. And, yeah, I'm excited. Sunday. It starts Sunday, everybody. Get ready. Get your stuff ready. Try to sleep in for a few days before, because I don't know about you, but I often have late nights. So, yeah. Good luck, everybody. I hope you all have a wonderful time. And like I said, the prizes are random. You don't have to do every day. The one grand prize, I'd like to do for 22 days, but there's two. Elise says, where are the prompts? The prompts are over on Instagram. They are also over on my www.winterwoodstudio.com page. If you go there, my front page is my store, but if you look up at the top, it'll say blog. If you go over to the blog, there is a post with the prompts over there as well. And I did put them in the community tab here on YouTube too, and they're over on my Patreon. They're everywhere. Yeah. Melissa says I'm growing like wildfire. It has been crazy. I should have started it sooner. I don't know what I was so afraid of. It's been 95% positive, I would say. Lulu Bill says, wow, those are terrific prizes and sponsors. Can't wait. Hope I didn't miss the requirements. You can always watch the replay. Like I said, I will try to get the rules officially put together, and I'm going to try to get it up in Saturday's video. I'll try to I for sure at some point will get it up on Instagram before it starts Sunday morning. And maybe I can get it up on my blog too. All right, everybody. Okay. Well, thank you for being here with me today, and I cannot wait to see what everybody creates. Remember to so again, for the Instagram giveaways, you do have to be on Instagram. So if you don't have a profile yet, you do need to set that up, and it does need to be a public one so that I can see your posts. There is not smaller, but there's going to be some giveaways for people in my sketchbook club too. If you really don't want to be on Instagram, if you join just for October and November at the $4 tier, there will be a couple giveaways over there as well. Okay. I think I covered everything. I have to go finish all this work before I have to go get my kids. Oh yeah. Terry says, remind folks to hit the like. Hit the like. I'm terrible at telling people to hit the like and subscribe. I feel like I'm begging for handouts. I don't know. I'm very bad at it. Please hit the like and subscribe. And I will see you I have a fun video coming Saturday, everybody. It's my Painttober supplies art haul. Oh, and my first artist supporting artist. That's not what I'm calling it. What was I calling it? I think the hashtag was WWS Artist Community, but I'm trying to give back by featuring an artist each month, and my first one is on Saturday. So stay tuned for that as well, folks. All right, I have to go work. I have to go finish this up and talk to a few more companies, and I will be seeing you guys soon. All right, see you next Thursday. Bye, everybody.